This is Group 3's Group Podcast. Let me introduce the team members. The team members are Tina Staus, Group Coordinator. Christopher Settle, Alternate. Caleb Sperry. Michelle Owens. Francisco Soto. And Jawan Patterson. Introducing our concept. Our concept is distributing your work. Introducing the theme. The theme we chose is news.
Film distribution. The organization responsible for coordinating the distribution of finished movies to exhibitors, as well as the sale of videos, laserdisc, and other media versions of movies. Distribution plays a major part in the cinematography field. There is more to movies than just picking up a camera and yelling action. In order to make a very popular, successful film, there is a process you must abide by. I like to refer to the process as the steps to glory. The first step will be creating the film. After the film is finished, you will then send it to the distributors who will be responsible for packaging and shipping it to exhibitors. After the film is distributed, it will be available for the public to view or purchase, which is where the big money starts rolling in. I look at the media industry like a comic book. There must be a hero and a villain. Distributors of film are the heroes, and the big bad villain will be known as piracy. Piracy is the unauthorized use of reproduction of copyrighted and patent material. The movie industry pursued aggressive legal action campaigns against individuals who are illegally downloading files such as media, but it was very ineffective. I have the perfect solution that will reduce the amount of piracy. I would like to introduce you all to the MyTheater device. In the year 2007, ordering and watching movies digitally online became huge. This was a great idea, but I feel let's step it up a notch. How would you like to watch newly theater-released films from your own comfortable home? I know, it would be amazing, wouldn't it? The MyTheater device will allow you to do just as you please. Now, I know you're wondering, will this cause a drastic loss of money for the film? Not necessarily. This will be a great way to capitalize on sales. For instance, let's say a film just released today. There will be packages of ways to view it on the MyTheater device. 1. $10 for 24 hours of stream. Give your customers a reason to want to spend money to see or own the film. Which brings me to my next package deal. $25 for 48 hours of streaming. A guaranteed copy of the movie when it's released on DVD. And for an additional fee of $7, you will receive bonus merchandise. This device will also be a total advantage for independent filmmakers. I would like to introduce DistroCloud. DistroCloud will be a great outlet that will allow viewers to view, rate, and criticize your film.
I came up with a list of 5 things to do to make it a little easier to get your work distributed. Number 1, and I think this is really important, is getting insurance, specifically errors and omissions insurance. This can save you any way, anytime, getting your work done, getting it out there. No distributor will pick up your films or any other work that you're doing without this. Number 2, film festivals. More than likely in your town, there's probably dozens of film festivals that are going on throughout the year and you don't know about them. Get yourself out there, get involved. It's the only way that you're going to get your name out there and maybe get some help from some other people that are already doing the things that you want to do. Number 3, social networking. I'm sure by this point everybody has a Facebook and a Twitter. Get your work out there. Let the people that you know first see your work. You can spread it out that way, and anybody you want can see your work. Number 4 pretty much goes hand in hand with number 3. It is any video sharing website there is out there, whether it be YouTube, video, Dailymotion. Now they have pretty much everything can be integrated, so you can use your Facebook and your Twitter feed, and once you put something on those sites, it can go directly to your Facebook or Twitter feed. Number 5, know your audience. What I mean by this, if you're working on a specific genre or anything like that, get it to those avenues first. Those are the people that are going to guide you and push your work and appreciate your work more than anybody else. Without those people, you will definitely lose.
In other news, ways to distribute your work to the world has increased thanks to today's technologies. Recent studies show that people can now show their writing through simply publishing it through the internet. Sites such as Wattpad, Figment, or Booksy allow writers to write and publish on their sites for free. This gives writers a chance to get their works known and readers a chance to get caught up in a world of new and fresh material. Not only are there sites purely dedicated to writing, writers can get creative and get a team together with a collaborative interest in order to create a beautiful examples of their work and share via sites such as YouTube, or even create special Facebook pages for their work. After an artist has shared some of his or her work for free, he or she can either publish the traditional way through a publisher or publish his or her own work through sites such as Amazon Kindle. Lastly, to give the project that extra kick, the team can put the project up on Kickstarter.com, where if people like certain work, can donate money for Kickstarter. In return, teams should give out certain pieces of their work, such as concept art or narrative selections, that reward a person for giving a certain amount to the Kickstarter. This would motivate more people to donate to the Kickstarter and in return, help the team distribute more of their work to the community.
Distributing your work, focusing on books. Self-publishing. Self-publishing is just as challenging as submitting your work to a well-known publishing company. Go beyond the bookstore. Distributing your work takes a lot of hard work. You can help get your work out by word of mouth. Publishing your book will take time. There are self-publishing sites that will help you present your book to the world. Amazon.com is one site that lets you self-publish your work. But never be afraid to submit your book or manuscript to a well-known publishing company like Random House or HarperCollins. You never know what could happen. Never be afraid to blog parts of your stories or writings on well-known blogs like Tumblr. Whatever you choose to do, always remember to start small. Have a passion for your book. Be willing to make new friends, and then you may become a best-selling author.
Hi, I'd like to talk to you about distributing your work. First, we'd like to talk about communication, how you want to do word of mouth and talk to your friends or people that you know in the industry who can help you. Along with that, you want to have live talks where you can talk about your work to people if they want to give you the chance. Also, advertising your work in different places that are public where people can see. Also, you can publish your work in places like Publishing Clearinghouse and get your work out. Another option for us to do is to go to film festivals so your work could be recognized by those. Then you would have audiences that are well known and they can be very complimentary and critic your work to see what you could do. The reason why I would call this Bravo is because you never want to be afraid to start small in your art. No matter how different it'll seem, you want to always get your stuff out there, even if you feel that it's so different people will not understand or comprehend the meaning of it. But really, if you get out there and you try it your way of displaying your personality and maybe getting back in touch in historical things of how it was done and putting your own touch to it, no matter how that outlet comes, you can always experiment, and as those show you what they've seen in your work, it'll help you.